after you took my phone and blocked your girlfriend. What? Because you still in a relationship or your mother is in a relationship with her. Let's make this make sense. I went back and said, who's this girl? And you said, I don't know her. Baby, my discernment, God loved me too much. Oh, don't wow me, baby.
Lying.
I'm not lying. I'm not a liar. You went to that phone and blocked the girl. You blocked her from my phone? It's still blocked. One thing I'm not is a liar. You said, I don't know who that is. 24 hours later, you said, I'm sorry for lying to you. I just didn't want to have to deal with that.
That's a lie. I want to speak on a bunch of things. One of the things that I was very intentive in doing was not to cut you down. Before you cut me off, I said I was in a vacuum with just me and you. And then what made me come to the realization that we were not in alignment on a number of things is when I spoke to family and other people. I looked at it from a bird's eye view, and let's make this clear, because you said if I can't provide or all these kind of things. Hold on a second, hold on.
Let him,
Dom, hold up a second.
Let him finish.
Let me finish. Dominique, in our relationship, have you ever felt that I was not providing or doing anything that you needed me to do? Let's just be real. Because I think we've gone to maybe 20 or 30 dinners, and I can say confidently there's not one time that you had to pull out your purse.
Why would I? You didn't ask me to.
Well, you just put into question my ability to provide.
Told me countless times, baby, I want to do this for you, but I'm just like not in a position to.
Okay.
And I said, that's okay. I didn't ask you for anything. He called me to say, is your brother gonna give me that money for the loan? Is he gonna go through it with the business? And I was like, what, Bello? And I was so like thrown back from that. And then later on, it proceeded with a breakup, which was freaking crazy to me. I understood your development situation. I understood your home situation.
Okay.
You told it all to me.
Okay.
I knew it. I never put pressure on you for anything. I didn't say, give me a massage. You never got me one. I never asked you for anything. I didn't ask you for nothing. It's not even about money, baby. It's about how your ability as a man, you want to be this and that. If you didn't feel like you could be my man, because I was manifesting what I deserved. And what I deserved was a good man. And when I look at you, I thought that's what you were to me. And that's what we could be together. So I didn't care that you were having whatever issues. I was like, you gonna get through it. Like, you want to be all those things, but when you cannot do it, it will become a roadblock. So now you're putting that on me. And I didn't feel like that was fair.
It seemed like you had a hard time articulating your feelings with some of these ladies.
My feelings for certain people grew, certain people shrank. I voiced it, and I just feel like that just wasn't received.
Shannon.
Yes?
Why do you think he was shuffling around his top 5?
You're growing the number.
Well, you said 66%.
Well, it was 6 at one time.
66%. There was a lot of different women he was probably trying to connect with. He was saying a lot of different things to people, maybe the same things, and some people might have felt duped.
Did you feel duped?
A little bit, because I was like, oh, he said that to you? Wow, he said that to me. That's crazy.
He told me so many times that I was his number one. Every time he was like, you're my number one. Like
absolutely.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And then after the friend date, I was like, I'm not interested. He had to be very cautious of what he was saying because you had told these other ladies that they were this and that to you.
I wasn't concerned about like how I was looking to the other girls.
It don't matter.
I
wasn't finished.
Oh, go ahead. Ooh.
You were giving everybody a script, and it became very hurtful to girls who thought you were their top.
Nicole, you think you'd have been a little bit more patient with Devon? Because you wanted him to lock you down immediately.
Yeah, so we have talked post-show, and I feel like he has now reverted back to what I started to experience at the end of the show, and I just think he's full of
Ooh.
2 weeks.
How am I full of
I'm about to tell you. I'm about to tell everybody.
Please share.
So after the show ended, we have hung out several times since filming has ended.
Okay.
Not saying, I don't know. I was talking, but like, it was hard for me to come back from feeling like he picked somebody else over me, and he was sitting there like for these past couple since filming, oh, I realized that they actually weren't my person. And I just watched, you were telling multiple people that they were your top. So I just don't appreciate you gaslighting me, making me feel like I'm crazy. Other people in this experience
Nicole
were still
emptying
talking
the
to
clip.
you. You would not be interested in me, and I don't believe anything that you say.
Every time that we've hung out after the show, we've done so as friends. So
But
this narrative is
because
you've created a narrative in your head.
I did not want to
That
be
is
more
not
than friends,
true.
but you did. Because I did not want to be more than friends is why it has been friends. But go ahead.
At no point had I given any indication there was anything more than that.
Because I told you to stop hitting me up every day.
No, you didn't.
I didn't
one
tell you you were
day,
calling me too
I
much?
texted you twice, and you went on a crazy rant about how I'm texting you too much, which I thought was unhinged. But there's been a lot of times where I thought you were and I said so. Yeah.
But in his mind, are y'all dating or are y'all just friends that are hanging out?
Yes, and I asked him that question directly. He wanted to try to date. But like throughout other conversations, like we're just not compatible. I asked him, was he pro-black? He did not say yes. I asked him if he voted for Kamala. The answer was no.
Actually, I literally did say yes.
You sent a voice note.
I
That
did.
is a
You
black
should
and
play
white
it.
question. You said he's an all lives matter person.
I am not. What
he
the?
is an all. Yeah, I am pro-woman.
Wait.
I said, are you pro-black?
Wait,
He
what?
sent a voice note back.
I did.
Did you say yes?
Yes, that was literally the first thing I did.
He said I'm pro-human. A
and
lot
I
is
don't
happening in the
agree-
country. A lot is affecting me as an educator. A lot is affecting
Me too,
people
because
that
I
I
work in
care
education.
about.
Did you forget?
So,
I think it's just tit for tat that they're just going back.
bickering is like.
Whoa, hang on. There's no dating, but that's not even a friendship now. Is that where we are?
I feel like asking me that in this very heated moment is probably not a wise decision.
Damn.
Devon got balls
are you saying you weren't trying to date me post-experience or see if
I
we
was
can date?
open to it, and I was very clear about that.
You told me you weren't interested in her.
He told me he didn't like your values. He told me she was for the streets. Why he didn't like everybody.
I don't even know what
and
you're talking-
that's why this is crazy to me.
Janet, one thing that caught my attention is when you were talking to Darius, you found out that his ex was a stripper. What changed for you at that moment?
Just, I don't know that I would be able to live up to what maybe he might require or want in someone. Like, what are the qualities is more so what I was getting at.
I think the question was, what was my longest relationship? And when I met her, she was an exotic dancer.
Yeah, that didn't make it no better, though.
I ended up molding her into a business owner, and I dated her for 11 years.
Did you feel judged when you gave that answer?
It was definitely a judgment, because I was in my 20s again. I'm 41. I don't date exotic dancers.
I don't think I totally knew that it was like when you were 20 and like going forward. So I'm very sorry that I made you feel judged.
I understand.
We're gonna bring out Mercedes.
What? Hi, you're so cute.
That's who that is.
Good to see you
How
again.
are you, handsome?
Beautiful as always.
You know, she was Shannon Brand.
When?
Mercedes.
Mercedes, good to see you again.
Good to see you too,
You know all about this journey?
I do.
When you sat down to meet the men who were potentials for your best friend, what did you think of them?
Honestly,
No, you know I want honesty.
subpar.
Really?
Like, y'all were trying to get participation awards. Like, y'all were just there.
Don't do too much.
Well, is she lying?
What'd you think about Steven?
Nice. I didn't think that you were Shannon's person.
Yeah, what about Darius?
Mr. Fur, you
Say
have
it.
an idea of what you want, but I don't think you actually know how to execute finding what you want.
What about the gentleman sitting next to you, Devon?
I think that you were looking for somebody to like you more than you like them.
Yep.
He really needed to feel that validation because he didn't have the validation in his past relationships.
Are you talking about me?
Yeah.
Steven,
Yes.
you had a few connections.
Had a few, yeah.
You was a favorite amongst the ladies.
7 out of 10.
Do you feel like you waited too long to get serious with your main connection?
Yeah, for sure. I was like spread a little too thin, as you can see with the succulents.
See something on them succulents. That was me.
And I was like making connections, but not getting on the deeper level yet.
Lauren, you were one of his connections as well.
I was one of them.
And you were the one who actually had to eliminate him.
Yeah, that was tough. At one point during the getaway, you know, we had this nice little walk, the lake and everything, and then he said, you know, you are my top connection. I can't believe he said that out his mouth. And I take accountability for this one part. Steve does know I am a very private person, and I didn't realize, like, it's uncomfortable for him to be in this space. So for him to put himself out here and then get rejected, I just got emotional over it.
Janet? Okay, what's going through your head?
I like literally thought the world of you, Steve. So I feel like I was very much zoned in on him and like.
And you were open and vulnerable
I was
with him?
very open and vulnerable with him. And I can't say I regret it or anything like that. It just makes me more aware that I could, I guess, guard my heart a little better. At that time, I don't think he deserved anything that I was putting forth. In hindsight, I wasn't getting that reciprocated back.
You wanted it in return.
Yeah, and I should have
And I get it.
received that in return, and that's what I deserve.
You agree with that?
So,
Yes, I do feel that she was serious connection. I just feel that like she already had her mind sort of zoned in on me, but I was still kind of like, I don't know who it is yet. I'm trying to like still sort of read the room, see everybody and see like what's going on. And I just got a little spent. I was just trying to figure out where I fit in at or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's like, you can't wait. You gotta go a little bit harder, sooner.
If you could do this whole process, this whole journey again, who would you have concentrated on the most?
Janet. I probably would have spent a little more time because we did have some like wonderful conversations, you know, things like that. She is very sweet. She was like super genuine. Conversations that we like had went beyond surface level stuff and they went into like a different realm of my mind or whatever. It definitely allowed me to feel like safe in just who I am and I mean, she's a beautiful girl.
Shannon, now that you hear Steven saying that, is there a chance for another shot at this?
I don't know. I think I would like somebody to like be loud about me the first time.
Can you be loud about this?
Yes.
Would you like to communicate with Shannon once again on a romantic level?
1000%. Yeah, without a doubt.
You chose each other at the end of this journey.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you now?
We're not.
We're not. Tell me what happened. Walk Tommy through it.
It was like 2 weeks after the journey. He planned a date, we went out, and it was a great date, actually. But in the midst of our date, Lauren called.
What? Like who?
I'm like, why she calling? Y'all kicking it?
Ew, no, stop. Stop playing with me.
I told him to answer. He said no. But before that, he said, oh, man, I got to call Lauren to tell her I chose you.
No, he don't.
So after our date, I text you that morning and said, I can't do this anymore.
Darius, I want to hear your perspective. What took place?
I want to start with, me and Lauren had a business friendship before the show.
Thank you.
But me and Lauren never looked at each other like that. Now, I will say
So
this.
hang on.
Okay.
Let me ask this.
Mm-hmm.
The reason that you pretty much broke this off is because...
He's too friendly.
Is it because of Lauren?
No, that was the icing on the cake for me.
Okay.
I felt like he didn't get to know me. I felt like he still wasn't trying to get to know me. You still talking about the show. You still talking about what billboards you're gonna get in parties. And I'm here. Did you win with me or not?
Yeah.
You talking about this other stuff that don't matter. I don't care.
All I'm saying is, I didn't have anybody reaching out to me trying to get with me. Cardi said he called everybody. Vince got a response from you.
Vince got a hey.
He also asked to take you shopping.
Why not? He wanted to take me shopping.
Damn, Vince.
So you do spend the money.
You should have. You asked the wrong person for a massage.
I'm looking for my wife, Tommy. You know, I've been praying to God, and I'm looking for something
But
totally
if you're
different.
looking for a wife, you should move like a husband. Like, don't just say you want a wife. You want me to show them wife qualities now so you can know that I'm a wife now.
Yeah.
So I want to see the husband in you, too.
I will say this. I want to take accountability for how I moved after the process because it was a hell of an experience, man. It was so many people, so many mixed emotions, a lot going on. And me and her had an emotional roller coaster. So when we finally got together outside of the experience, I was talking to her like she was a new person.
Yeah.
Like
And
going
the
through
experience is over.
I was going through the whole resume instead of putting that time into focusing on her.
There's a connection with you all. Y'all know that, right? It's about if you want to explore it. Any chance of mending this relationship? You think this is a bump in the road? Come get married. It's gonna be some bumps. It's gonna be some stuff you ain't ready for. But if you riding together, you riding.
I understand.